Hey guys, welcome back to Commander vs. Series, Season 5, Episode 2. Justin Parnell, Jeremy Noell, who might be Stephen Green, actual Stephen Green, and perpetual runner-up John Suarez.
It's never going to stop.
It's perpetual.
It's okay.
That's how that works. It just keeps going and going and going.
Whatever makes you feel better about yourself.
We still have the second place ribbon for you.
Yeah.
We'll
pull it out. It's got some dust on it. We had to set it aside for a season, but we don't want you to feel like you're out of place with not getting
sitting there waiting for you.
Yeah. So speaking of perpetual things, this week or last Friday, Kaladesh came out. The newest and so far pretty popular Magic expansions. A lot of sweet things going on. Vehicles. Energy. And a lot of new legendary creatures, 4 of which we'll be playing with today. So, I like to feel like we all kind of got what we wanted out of this set as far as generals we wanted to play with. So, I think the first one, actually I think Depala, which is what John's playing, was the first one that was spoiled.
Yeah.
And as soon as you saw it, you were like, I'm going to play that.
Yes. I wanted to play Depala the moment I saw it. I want to build a deck. And I still want to build my very own Depala deck. It's been a little busy. Haven't really had a ton of time. So, thankfully, Benny Smith, who I've played many decks of his before in the past,
strangely enough,
just happened to write an article about Depala. So
I think you two are in cahoots.
We might be.
Just happened to.
He just happened to. So I'm playing Benny's deck this weekend with plenty of really new, sweet cards.
So you have some prior experience with this card.
I do. I played in a pre-release. For those of you that played in the pre-release and were on the opposite side of the Sky Sovereign flagship, I am very sorry. It is near impossible to beat.
You didn't win.
You probably did.
Almost assuredly.
Almost surely. It was a little overpowered for limited. I think it's going to be great in Commander, though. We also have the Pain Train.
What's
the name of that card?
I don't know.
Aradara
Express.
The
Pain
Express.
Train. The Pain Train. That's what we're going to go with. I mean, it has Menace, and it's 8/6.
It's a Pain Train.
It's a common that's an 8/6.
Does it go, woo?
I think it might.
Throw some dwarves in it, it'll toot their whistle.
I also have Dwarven Recruiter, the best dwarf in the deck, other than Depala.
Of course, other than namesake.
Mirror Entity, which was the best dwarf going in.
Wait, no. You have the Barbarian dwarf, right? Balthor?
Sure.
I'm going to agree with. I'm going to go with Mirror Entity. Mirror Entity is the best of a lot of things.
It is the best of a lot of creature types. And then the most versatile of all dwarfs.
It is.
Legacy. All-Star.
Sure. I've definitely cast Duger Hedgemage a lot. Not as much as you. Not as much as you.
I've recruited many a Hedgemage
not
before.
As much as you. I'm trying to say, as you were saying that, there's an episode of Always Sunny where
I know exactly where this is going. This is great.
I don't remember exactly what it was about Pain Train, but if I remember it, I'll definitely say what it is. So,
moving on.
We're trying to see how many Always Sunny references we can hit in a row per episode.
We could do this all day.
I know. So the second, to my knowledge, the second legendary creature that we're playing today that was spoiled was Gonti, Lord of Luxury. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, shotgun. And Jeremy was like, "No, I want to play it too." And I'm like,
I was like, "Ooh, shotgun this."
But that wasn't out yet.
Yeah, I said shotgun Gonti, and then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to fight Parnell for that one."
Yeah, and then like the next day,
I was like, "Whoops, never mind."
Rashmi was spoiled, and we're like, "No, all right, you can have Gonti. I'll do this one." So I'm playing Gonti, and when I built this deck, I actually took a lot of what you wanted to do last week with your successful villainous wealthing. I just want to put Gonti into play as many times as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Now, whether that's from the command zone, whether it's from my hand, whether it's from the graveyard, whether it's from Conjurer's Closet or some other things I have, I don't like it. Oh, he's just gonna be all over the place, coming in and out of play. And of course, we have the original Gonti and Praetor's Grasp, where I'm literally gonna take the best card out of someone's deck and then cast it. Probably yours. You're playing.
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be mine.
Yeah.
He's going to take Sky Sovereign.
He could.
I could most certainly take Sky Sovereign.
Please don't.
Gonti cannot drive the Sky Sovereign now.
No.
Another card that I know that both Jeremy and I are playing, and I think, in my opinion, this is the best card for Commander from this set, which is saying something because there's a lot. Panharmonicon. Mm-hmm. I think the card is completely insane. So it's a new card, so I'm going to read it for you guys. If an artifact, it's an artifact for 4, and it says, if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. It doesn't have to be the thing that's entering the battlefield. So if you have something that like, so I have a Minion Reflector in this deck. A creature entering the battlefield calls Minion Reflectors to trigger, it triggers again. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be the artifact or the creature that actually has a triggered ability. Now it can, like Gonti does, but it also might not.
One of my only games in the pre-release, I actually lost to 2 cards on your table.
Well, I bet it was these two.
That was 2.
That's a powerful combination.
That was real bad for my servos.
Yeah, I also played against a Panharmonicon deck in the pre-release. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how he had so many enter the battlefield triggers with like creatures plus era of
energy. He had so much energy.
Era of innovation. Yeah, so much energy.
Yeah.
So much energy.
Just so much.
But that's a sweet card, and I'm not the only person that has it in my deck today.
No. I also have it because, like you said, I saw it, and it really does seem like the most powerful card in the set for this
Looks like you have 2 Elder Deep Fiends. That's cast, though, right? Yeah. That's a cast trigger?
It's when you cast it, yeah. So it's not quite that. So I got Panharmonicon. I got a couple other new cards. I'm playing, I believe, based on the pronunciation guide from Shubin Bot, it's Rashmi, Eternity's Crafter. I know a lot of people are going to say Rashmi.
Like I did earlier.
It's whatever.
Like three minutes ago.
And it's basically mini Cascade, which is like one of my favorite things. So whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less than the spell you cast, you can cast it if you don't put it in your hand.
It only triggers 1 time a turn.
It only triggers on the first spell you cast each turn. Not necessarily my turn, but each turn. So instance, obviously. So I got some new cards. I got Panharmonicon. I've got Smuggler's Copter, which seems to be like it's probably going to be like a standard all-star.
Yeah.
For this full season. And I just really like the idea of Slave 1 Looter. So it's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm sure that there's going to be people already altering this thing to be Slave 1.
It's probably already happened.
Ways to look at the top card of my library just to be able to, see what's coming up. A bunch of really high-cost spells that are going to be able to get me cheaper spells. And I decided to go with, I've got pretty much most of the cards that are the Emerge cards just because the value on them is going to be great.
Conveniently, blue and green, a high Emerge colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait till you cast Dig Through Time for 2 and then reveal a 7 drop.
Cast an Avengers Zendikar off of it.
That's going to be a lot of fun for everybody.
I was trying to be nice this week. I didn't put Avenger in.
I didn't put in. So kind.
But I bet you won't. Speaking of nice, why don't you just be honest with us now? What ways do you have to stop meld?
What ways do I have to stop meld?
Because you will find a way. You're gonna do it.
I'm pretty sure I can't.
Well,
I'm gonna find a way. I can't mill you.
BS.
Today I'm going with our standard deck tech that we've crafted, and it has meld cards in it until we get some meld happening. I'm gonna jam meld down your throats until meld happens. I got a Westville Abbey, and then I didn't look up the pronunciation. I'm just going to say Kambal, Consul of Allocation.
I like to say Kambal.
Kambal? Yeah, I knew where you were going. I almost
no Kambal, no future.
Yeah. And he says whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Man,
I'm playing a lot of creatures. They're all small creatures, but I got a lot of them.
I feel like you guys...
I got some non-creatures.
Yeah, there's 2 non-creatures right here.
With that one.
But I'm going to kill that thing immediately.
No, it's fine. Like, I'm going to have this in play, and he can cast his guy, and then cast my spell. He's just going to lose 2 life to do it.
No, I'm going to kill you.
I'm playing death and taxes. You're paying, no matter what. So.
And then you're dying afterwards.
And also dying.
You're going to die. Yeah, well, what is it?
Bracella.
The voice of nightmares might get you, or that's the bottom,
or the butt part of Chittering Host.
Or Chittering Host might get you, so you better watch out. Or
Jeremy will save
Orphandal, he might get you. Ormandal, I said Orphandal.
All right, so one last bit of housekeeping before we go to the game.
Yes, read that.
Jeremy, this is
somehow.
I feel like we need a recount.
come hell or high water. Jeremy has found his way into first place. Now it is.
I'm not going first.
You are not going to be going first. You only have 4 points for getting first, but that is good enough to have sole possession of first place. Now John and I are tied for third. Since on Commander Versus, if you're tied for something, instead of being tied for the higher of the thing, you're tied for the lower. So we're tied for third. I got second, but John got third plus first blood, so we have 3. Steven, you just have 1.
Yeah, I'm in the cursed seat.
But you got your.
But you get to go first.
Yeah,
and you know
do.
what comes with going first? You maybe you've forgotten because it has been so long, but usually you can get first blood for going.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you forgot. Usually Jeremy gets it.
No,
I think John might have something to say.
I have
about
lots
it
of
this week.
little guys this week. So,
Yeah. So, if you're ready to get first blood, and Steven's not going to get attacked. If Jeremy's ready to get attacked, and you guys are ready for some Kaladesh action, we'll see you in the game. Steven, you get to go first.
I get a draw, right?
You sure do.
I don't know. I don't have
It's
too much
been a while.
familiarity with this.
Believe me, you get to draw.
I'll cast Baronmore
Yeah,
tapped.
there he is.
I will play a command tower.
Good. All right. I'll play Swamp. Go.
Copycat.
No, I played a Swamp.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Elvish Mystic.
Ooh.
He's going to take my first blood, and I don't like this at all.
So you all played 2 drops.
Plains. Blind Obedience.
It's a good card.
Pretty good.
Well,
That's fine with me.
I unfortunately do not have a 2-drop. Okay.
It would have been tapped anyway.
Another Swamp. I unfortunately have a equipment. That's 2 drop.
Ooh, the Death Mantle.
Death Mantle. Yeah, you got it.
Just making sure you know.
Yeah,
Just in case you're wondering, artifacts and creatures come into play tap.
that was good to know. That
Thank
card
you,
could be
John, for telling
super
us.
Annoying.
Well, I'm probably just going to. Could get that.
What
Nah, I'm going to attack Justin.
will he do? And it's attack me.
I'm coming to get you.
Like it.
39.
I'm gonna save that for later. I'm done with that.
Could save that first blood for later.
Could have.
Some for Kambal.
All done?
There he is. Man,
It's time for Depala.
I got it.
Alrighty.
You handle your side.
Whenever it becomes tapped, I may pay X.
didn't become.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
I wanted to pay 0.
That's because it enters tapped.
I wanted to pay nothing.
Phyrexian Arena.
Oh. You lose 2, I gain 2.
Good.
37-42. Man, that's going to be really, really annoying.
I told you this card's,
You're gonna lose more life from that Phyrexian.
allow me to allocate it
No.
for you.
Draw less cards.
Go ahead.
Allow me to allocate it for you.
Yeah. Where are you going to put it?
I don't know. Depends on where we need to allocate it at.
I'm gonna rush out here. Rush me.
Man, Gonti's late to the party.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I can't get first blood.
You know why? Gonti likes. He's a
He likes to
an
party.
Aether-born of relaxation.
He really likes to party. He doesn't like to relax.
No, he likes to relax.
Naughty.
That's the only thing he does is relax and party.
Dottie,
Luxury.
he likes to party.
Lord of luxury.
He's not just a fan of it. He's the
Jeremy, I believe
lord
you're
of
in first
luxury.
place.
Correct.
Take 2 damage.
No, he's still in first place. So
Yeah, but he has
2 Kambal damage.
2k damage. You're up, John.
Lord of luxury. Let's see what he's looking at.
he's luxurious. He's
It
like,
is.
I want you to.
He's looking
I'm
over
playing
a
Aether
balcony.
Hub and gain energy.
Is he looking over a balcony?
He might be. He's doing whatever he wants.
Got 1 right now.
Because he loves luxury.
I think it.
Yeah.
Look there, this
He's
way
the
or
best
this way?
I think it's designed to be that
It's
way.
this way.
of
the bolt.
being luxurious.
It is designed to be that way. That's why I couldn't. just
Some
look
of
and
us
see.
played in lots of pre-releases.
I played in 0 pre-releases. It's true.
Some of us played in too many
way too many pre-releases.
Yeah, I currently played in none.
I only got the one in.
Well,
More than I did for.
I had the opportunity to play in them. I slept late and then procrastinated, and then watched football on Sunday. I mean,
Let's start with Mana Echoes. Let's get that.
I believe you will lose 2 life, and I will gain 2 life.
I will.
All right. 44 for Steve.
I'm just gonna say it because the
Stevie,
people at home want to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're-
come at you.
I'm
Still
taking
just at
yeah.
41.
Yeah. I just want
We
you
got
guys to know.
3 Depala.
I do have the card that lets me pay 50 life to deal 50 damage in my deck. It is in there.
I'm going to pay 1
Yeah, you
life, get a 36, draw a card, and then I will draw another card.
Ether Hub Reservoir?
Yes.
What's it called?
Swamp. And I'm going to play a tapped Erratic Portal.
And I will go back
Card
to 43.
I love quite much.
You're at 34 now.
34. Man, this is really adding up. It's really adding up.
Allow me to allocate further funds for you. I believe he's
I'm
done.
done.
Yeah.
I'm done. All tapped out. Except for that Nim Death Mantle.
So Mana Echoes lets you pay
It says-
mana
it
when a
says
creature comes into play?
Whenever a creature comes into play, you may add 1
You don't
mana
pay.
to your mana pool for each creature you control that shares a creature type with it.
I thought you paid a mana and I got
No,
mana.
no,
I think
no.
it was power or something.
No.
Mana Echoes. I've never played with the card.
It's a powerful one. If you're in the business of making colorless mana
Well,
and playing
it
creatures,
has a
I've got the card for you.
a huge Bailoff on it.
A huge Bailoff.
That's true.
It's from Onslaught. It's a Bailoff.
It is a Bailoff.
I'm gonna tap.
And it is huge.
I'm
No,
gonna play
no
Fierce
question
Impact.
about it.
It's gonna come into play tapped. I get to look at the top or reveal the top card. It's a land, so it's gonna go.
Is it just one?
When you
It's-
cast, yeah.
It's when you cast your first spell each turn. Reveal the top.
You're always going to
Did
draw
you
a
play
card.
Soothsaying? Should have played
I
Soothsaying.
should have played Soothsaying. I was actually trying to prevent doing too much of that.
It does eat up some time.
Yeah.
You do have a Fierce
Comes
Impact.
into play
trigger.
taps. I do have a Fierce Impact trigger, so 6 or more reveal it.
I guess I'll allow it.
And
Could have paid
then-
0 again. Just to look. Just to see.
You could have. Pay 0. I'll put none of those in my hand.
And the rest on the bottom.
And the rest on bottom.
That's this one. Reveal. We're gonna get the Elder Deep Fiend.
Getting started
Who would have
early.
guessed? Are you attacking someone for 2 damage?
Someone.
I mean, if you
Why
want
would
to
you
play the
ask?
game, then we can play the game. You could attack these people. All right.
See, you're going to get attacked too, I believe.
It's all right, Jeremy.
You're still at 41.
I know. It's only going to get worse.
I know.
Is it my go?
I will be done after that. Actually, no. I haven't played land. I will be playing the island that I just revealed.
Okay. He's done after that, I think.
Put this in my hand. Put that into play. How's that?
That's quite the little curve there.
Yeah.
Draw you an Elder Deep Fiend, then do you an Elder Deep Fiend fiended thing.
He's a fiend. You also have 2 R damage.
I do have 2
Yeah.
Rashanti damage.
Just different every time.
I just said Rashanti like
I
it was
do-
Ashanti
I
with
do
an
have
R.
2 Rihanna damage.
Shut up. I'm going to play all Hamarat's Archive.
Here we go.
And that says whenever I would gain life, I gain twice as much life. And if I would draw a card outside of my draw phase, I draw 2 cards instead. I'm going to attack Jeremy again.
I'm gonna respond.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Get him. Yeah.
Rapid.
Yeah.
That does trigger the card.
I'm going to gain 4 life, though. And you're going to lose 2 life.
45 for Steven?
Yeah.
Wizards.
And 36 for Jeremy. You all done over there?
He's got a frog lizard.
I am, yes.
He's frog lizarding it up.
I'm frogging around. Although
Just
Mana Echoes
stop
Dwarf.
frogging
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to.
But he did do it.
Should have killed a dwarf. lady.
I wanted to give these
I'm
guys
playing
an opportunity
Inventor's Fair.
to build their decks or build their boards a little bit.
If you're not familiar with Inventor's Fair, it's at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control 3 or more artifacts, you gain a life. Taps for colorless, pay 4, tap, sacrifice it, search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your library, activate this only if you control 3 or more artifacts. So we're not there yet, but we'll be there. Alright. Let's get a little...
Got to start somewhere.
Let's get a little bit of a defense going. So red. Dwarven Blood Boiler. He boils blood.
What does that do?
You can tap an untapped dwarf you control to give target creature +2/+0 until end of turn.
Not bad.
And when it comes into play, I add 1 mana for each creature you control. So 2.
Yep. And he's tapped.
And he is tapped.
Yep.
So you have 2 colorless.
2 colorless mana. Let's use the energy for white. We'll play this Console Shield Guard.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, I'll get 2 energy.
Hey, there's 2 energy.
And whenever it attacks, I can pay an energy. And if I do, another target attacking creature gains indestructible until end of turn.
You also
That
add
gives me 3 colorless mana.
What could you ever do with that mana?
Unfortunately, I can't do anything.
Are you
except I
sure?
could probably tap this for my Dwarven
You probably could.
to give itself +2/+0, and trigger this.
So
And I will pay 3, reveal the top 3, and put all
no dwarf.
dwarves and vehicles.
No vehicle.
No dwarfs or vehicles.
you go on the bottom or the graveyard?
Rest and random on the bottom.
Random on the bottom.
We'll trust you.
All right.
Isn't that how the dwarf tap?
Yes, it's... Everything's
I was supposed
tapped.
to reveal for yours as well. I apologize for that. We missed that trigger.
For what?
For your 1-drop?
Rashmi. It's still
Oh,
supposed
that's
to be
true.
revealed. So do that.
Sure.
Oh, because it was on Steven's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So,
put it in my hand.
Yep.
Or, yeah.
yes.
Still put it in.
Done? Okay.
Yep.
I'll go to 33. Draw. For my turn. I'll play another swamp. And I'm going to play Conjurer's Closet.
Well, nothing will happen because Kambel's not out.
That's right.
And which one is that again?
Conjurer's Closet, at the beginning of my end step, I may exile target creature I control, then return that creature to the battlefield under my control.
Yeah, it's good.
The old Flicker Closet. I get it.
I'll pass.
Pretty good.
We're just trying to get luxurious, man.
Getting luxurious.
I want to see all the
Believe it.
cards.
all day long. Play Forest. And just gonna go ahead and play 4 for an Oracle of Moldiah. That is going to come into play.
Trigger.
Tapped. Trigger. Ooh, too bad. This goes in my hand though.
Oh, man.
And I reveal the top.
He has the Panharmonicon.
Alright. 7 total. And
You can bash over here. Frog Lizard's going to take care of it, though.
we're gonna go
John?
Suarez this time.
35 with 2 Rashmi. 2 Rihanna.
2 Rihanna.
2 Riri.
2 Riri damage.
Okay.
Good.
Steven, you got a Frog Lizard, so there's that.
That Kambal and Archive is pretty powerful to
Yeah,
get.
that is
Powerful
not something I'm enjoying.
I'm going to cast Cataclysmic Gearhulk,
Oh.
and I'm going to extort.
Uh-oh.
Well, we each lose.
2. Well, we each lose 1.
I'm going to gain 6.
Steven's at 51. I go to 32. Jeremy goes to 35, and John goes to 34.
What is Stevie at?
Looks like
51?
51.
You each choose, an artifact, creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker, and then sacrifice the rest. I choose creature,
You as well.
artifact, enchantment.
Yeah. So you're going to get rid of your Froggy?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I will choose Blood Boiler and Mana Echoes. And Depala will make her way back.
I think Oracle would probably be a little.
I'm going to get rid of Nim Death Mantle and Erratic Portal. I'll keep Conjurer's Closet and Phyrexian Arena.
done.
Yeah.
Man. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Seemed like appropriate time to make you guys choose.
Yeah, that was not bad. I'll sweep it on up. Sweep that board on up.
Does this die if I choose this as a creature?
Why?
Because I chose this
No.
as the artifact. And
That's the combo with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure that I just...
That's how it made.
That's an artifact and a creature. You can pick it for either.
Yeah. Well, what I was worried about is when I chose this as the artifact clause, it tells me to sacrifice the rest, and I didn't have to
You
sacrifice.
chose that as a creature.
Yeah. As long as it
Yeah,
you
okay,
sacrifice everything
yeah.
that wasn't chosen, essentially.
Well, you put me in a little bit
Sorry,
of
John. I had
I don't
to.
like it.
I had to interact
You
with...
did not
I
have
had to
to do
interact
any of
with...
this.
Take all my cards, deck.
You chose to do it.
He's only going to target me with that.
That's not
Yeah.
true. I'll target anybody.
I know you will. You can cast it with any mana,
I
right?
sure can.
All right.
Lord.
Show enough.
I'm just going to play Depala. This comes in tapped. And
You get
adds
Bird of
2.
Paradise.
I can.
It's right there.
I sure could.
And I'll play a Stoneforge Masterwork.
Okay.
With the mana.
Okay.
Also
do that.
enters the battlefield tapped.
Ah, my apologies. It does, yes. I have a colorless floating that I will not use for anything. And we're going to go to combat. Sorry, Justin.
I understand.
I'm going to attack Jeremy.
That's understandable. 33.
I am done.
Dude, I'm at 51
I'm
life.
gonna go
If
to
the
30.
next draw
I'm
could
gonna go
be
to
the thing
31.
that kills somebody.
1,
Aetherflux Reservoir.
Yes.
I'm going to play a Phyrexian Tower.
That's good.
And then I'm going to play Cryptghast,
All right, now.
which is tapped. And my own Panharmonicon.
You're at 31, right?
I'm at 31.
Yep.
Look, I'm trying to get as luxurious as possible.
I see.
I'm done. He'll eventually find his way.
We're aware. We know that
the life of
it's,
luxury.
it's showing up. Did you want to Conjurer's Closet your Cryptcast?
No, it's fine.
I'm going to play this first.
There's an Experiment Crage on top of his deck.
Ooh, boy. Now, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. I guess Rashmi's not out anymore.
No, not right now.
No.
I thought that was Riri. First off, let me just look for a second. Okay, it can be Riri.
Yeah.
Rashmi's an ambiguous name. I don't know if that's a girl or a boy, you know, up front.
I believe
There was also the dice was
cast.
like covering it.
base.
Slime. Killing that archive before it gets too out of hand. It's already done some pretty good damage.
That one's annoying too.
Yeah, it's
It
really
really
annoying.
is. Play birds as well. And then I'll be done after that.
Remember who just destroyed
Actually,
you?
no, wait. I can play an additional land. I have
You can.
I'm going to play Cynic with Chamber of Bounces Force back.
Okay, that's not bad. Man, that thing has vigilance too.
It does. I also had that in my pre-release pool.
It's
I
quite.
had to play against that.
One of my opponents thought that it destroyed lands, and I had to correct him.
You're like,
Remind him we're
no,
not
no,
we're
no.
not back then.
It is cataclysmic Gearhulk, not cataclysm.
Yeah.
I wish you wouldn't have killed all Maharat's archive.
One more time.
All Maharat's.
That'll do.
It had a chance to get out of hand.
It did. I had a secluded step that I literally sandbagged the entire time
Just to
so I
draw
could
two?
draw 2 cards off that.
Can't let you untap.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll cast Cataclysm.
that's-
Aether Flux Reservoir.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Extort.
Oh, sure.
Oh boy.
So you're at 52. So you could activate
No, no,
that.
no, no.
Or you're at
54.
54. Excuse me.
I'll go to 30. Jeremy at 32. John at 33.
Yeah.
All right, who do you want to kill?
You could
And
shoot
then-
that crypt gas down.
You could. Stands no chance.
Who do I want to hunt to kill anybody? Who's
Kill yourself, basically.
John?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
29.
You got it.
I'm a demonic tutor, and then I'll be done.
Not a fan of that.
What's he going to get? Something that gains him a bunch of life, I bet.
I don't know. There's so many options.
All right.
Keep on looking, Steven. What else is in that deck? What else is in
So
that deck?
many.
Time, carefully choose what you got to get.
This deck's sweet. I got so many sweet cards.
I'm going to read this Stoneforge
Yeah, feel free.
Masterwork.
For the class?
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it, and is equipped too.
So
So right now,
I have a question. Theoretically, let's say I was at 50 life
let's say you were.
Let's say you were.
and I killed someone.
You would die before that resolves.
Yeah, because that
You
trigger.
pay 50 life,
Yeah.
and then it actually wouldn't even resolve.
Yeah, because you'd be
be out of the game.
You'd
Oh.
be out of the game before
be
the
out of the
trigger.
Okay,
Well,
that's
the
what I
trigger's
was
on tag,
asking.
yeah.
I was like, who
Now that
loses
is-
the game first?
Now that's a legal play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make that.
I don't want to dissuade you from doing that.
You do
Just being clear.
have to have 50 life to pay for it.
Okay. Well, I'm
So if you're at
54.
We'd recommend 50.
I wish we were playing on Twitch right now so I could just ask the
49.
chat and be like, who wants to die today, chat? Who should we kill?
All
Steven,
right.
you act as though there's no cost.
I'm going to play the Duger Cave Guard.
What's he do?
Has Wither, 1/3. Pay a red or white hybrid, and he gets +1/+0 until end of turn. But it does give me 3 colorless mana.
It does.
Yeah, that's a decent amount of mana.
And then we're going to add... Steve, you pick the color I'm adding. All right, it doesn't matter.
Red.
Duger Hedgemage. I control 2 mountains, so when that comes into play, I would like to blow up that reservoir real fast.
Real quick.
And that also comes into play tapped.
I don't think
And
And it
I'm
also
gonna-
gives me 4 more mana. Or 4 mana.
Yep. So
All
you
right,
had, you
I
had
had one floating, so I have
You
5.
can play your
Five.
Panharmonic
Hey,
now.
I just want you to know, I'm at 55.
That's fine.
Because I cast Demonic Tutor after Aetherflux Reservoir.
It's true. So I have 5 colorless floating.
Gotta get my 1 life.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Sky Sift.
Comes a play tapped.
It's 3 colors.
No,
Yeah, it's an artifact.
it's an artifact, yeah.
3 colors floating. Then I'm going to give Dwarven Blood Boiler +2/+0 until end of turn and trigger Depala for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Killing me, Smalls. Random.
That's right.
I think we'd forgive you.
Far.
I think we'd forgive you about that. But
All right, and now I have a big Blood Boiler. It is a 4/5 power creature.
It is.
Stevie?
I'm just gonna take it.
55.
Yeah.
I got a 50.
All right,
Done.
I'm done.
All right. I'm going to go to 29.
Hey,
I needed some planes. to
told
make that
Justin
better.
Draw.
before we filmed that I was ready for you guys to attack me this week.
A whole bunch.
Yeah, I'm packing answers.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
The time has come.
The time has come.
So what does he do?
Gonti. When he enters the battlefield, or it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. Put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, meaning it does not have to be in play.
It is not.
For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it, you may cast it, you may spend mana. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it.
So you have 2 of those triggers, don't you?
I do.
Hmm.
Trigger Panharmonicon will make me trigger again.
Comes play tapped though.
It will come to play tapped.
Who would you like to target?
Oh my gosh. I think I want a sampling from.
From the field.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want
I
to
do.
experiment
right now.
garage
Now-
by chance?
Well, I'm going to get Jeremy first.
Oh, okay.
So you look at the top 4.
I look at the top
Does it
4.
reveal?
No, he just gets to look
just
at them.
me.
Then
Just
the-
me and my 50,000
Does this
friends.
get revealed then?
Not it will, but not yet. As soon as this trigger finishes resolve.
Oh,
These are still the top 4. Okay. Now
And
I
you-
like these.
You said you choose one.
Face down.
Face down.
Exiled. He can pay mana of any kind to cast it.
What happens to the other ones?
You go to the bottom of your
Go to the
library
bottom of your library
randomly.
in a random order.
Of course,
couldn't remember
since you
that
can't
But you-
see them.
I think I'm going to
We
get.
can't pile shuffle them in between games.
I'm going to get this one
No more than once.
Not more than
Right,
once.
because this card seems just fantastic. So
Is it Experiment Garage?
it's not. It's not going to be Experiment Garage. I will tell you
No.
that.
All right, those go back on random, and now you have another.
Steven, yours is my next one. I want a sampling from everyone.
Well, you get to look at this before you choose.
Yes, I do.
It is Lashweed Lurker.
Okay, no problem. Oh man,
My deck's powerful.
I do like all of these.
We're in a lot of trouble.
Oh boy, I have to get this. Oh, Steven. I'm going to get this one.
They're all good, I'm sure.
How good is it?
I have a feeling we're about to find out.
He's going to cast at least
good.
one spell.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's
I
one of
cast
those
it.
two. You can spend mana as if it were mana of any color to cast.
Yeah, so you can
That's
add.
correct.
He can add additional black to cast those.
Yeah, I can.
The Crypt
I
Gas.
absolutely
Very
can.
good.
I
We're
could.
getting out of hand here.
It's true.
No,
I don't think we need to clear the board yet, though.
just saying.
Just saying.
It depends.
Don't make me crew my Sky Sift.
You mean-
I'll do it.
That depends on whether you're going to attack me or you're going to bring the pain.
Oh, I'll bring the pain. The target switched.
Okay, the pain train over here, because he's about to...
Well, if I draw the pain train, somebody's gonna.
No. this is-
Fortunately, I got rid of the erratic portal, so he couldn't really go crazy on us.
This
However,
is more.
He's about to do it again. Twice.
yes, I'm aware.
Choo choo.
So I'm gonna have a black floating. I'm gonna play the card from Steven's Steven's deck.
Okay.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't want Steven to gain life. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to extort. So I'm gonna go to 32. Jeremy 31.
Say, opponents can't gain life or no one can gain life?
Oh,
can gain
opponents.
life.
Also, it's not in play yet. 49 for Steven. 28 for John.
31.
John was at.
You're at 31, Jeremy.
I'm 31.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're at 32.
John's at 28.
You're at 32.
I'm at 32. Yes. Now, this is a creature, so it's going to come and play tapped.
That's correct.
And I'm going to pass the turn, trigger Conjurer's Closet, Gonti. Let's take the sampling from John's deck.
Let's get to resolve this first.
Just blinks it.
Yeah, Conjurer's Closet
I'm going to choose.
just makes ETB stuff
I'm going to
really
choose
crazy.
this one. Gonti is great. It's
Which
just-
other,
it's
no,
just
there should be another
There's another trigger.
trigger, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it came
yeah,
back
yeah,
into
yeah.
play.
You're right.
Did you already draw yet?
No.
No,
This
it's
is
still the...
What do you got in your deck? You know what? I'm going to choose Steven again.
He says after seeing.
Yeah, it's whenever I enter the
might
battlefield.
merge character
Yeah.
creatures.
I think this might take a second.
You should cast all state.
We're gonna get this one.
That'd be a good one. All artifacts and enchantments.
A demonic tutor for something else.
There you go, Steven.
Done it for that.
Yep,
All right.
that's right. I do that. That lets me have a sampling again from everyone's deck, which is how I want.
So Eternal Witness on top of his deck.
Witness.
Mistakes were made.
Hey, rapid hybridization. That only kills...
I can
Wish
re-
Beast
I can
Within was
re-choose
what you had there.
My
Yeah.
things next time.
Yeah, because then you could Beast Within this Conjurer's Closet.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That would be good too. What I'm going to do is pay
4.
for
5, 6.
next
Need 6.
Rashmi 6, right? Double check this then. Yeah. 6 to cash first.
6. Got it.
Goes up to 2. Comes up tapped.
It does.
And then
So much tappy.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. Oh, little sneak. All right, Steven. We get to see what you demonic tutored for.
Do we?
Maybe.
Maybe. Feel like there's a good chance.
Justin.
28.
Interesting choice.
Interesting choice. You're still at 49, Steven.
Yeah.
Cast Fumigate.
Gross.
All right.
I don't want to see that.
I'll extort as well. I won't gain any life, clearly, but...
We'll all lose one. I'll go to 27. Jeremy at 30. John at 27. So you gain 1, 2, 3.
I don't gain
4.
anything.
Erebos.
Oh, I know.
No.
It was a long joke, but
Not a good one.
Not a good one. It didn't work
You
very well.
ruined it.
Yeah.
All right. So what's life totals?
I'm at 20. You and me are at 27.
Yep.
Jeremy's at 30.
Got it. And Stevie's
Steven
still at 49.
At 49.
Got it. All right. My lonely sky sift.
I know. That's stupid blind obedience.
It's killing me. Blind obedience is killing me. I can't even crew a vehicle because of blind obedience. I had one.
This is great. I'm playing a life game deck. He took my Erebus.
That's right. That's what you get. That's what you
I
get.
guess you could saw something
White.
different.
You had some spicy choices, but
The play Iros.
Ooh.
God of victory.
he
It's
is
indestructible. Not active.
not active yet.
Not active yet. So, I will be done after that.
Just wish you could strip mine his land so you had to draw one to cast his guy. But
I could just cast him.
well, if you strip mine, it costs 6.
Well, Steven, spoiler alert.
Oh.
I'm gonna take one. Go to 26.
Did you get 4 lands off his deck?
No.
Oh.
You can't play a land off of it.
I can't play lands?
You have to cast the spell. You
Yeah.
can't cast lands.
As much as Steven tries.
As much as Steven
Steven,
tries.
I can cast your lands.
Only the first one.
And he already did it.
Already
Yeah.
did it.
He got that Baron more out.
I was pretty sure it didn't allow you to.
I'm just gonna put it in my graveyard. I don't have a
Whoa now.
swamp
Whoa
recursion.
now.
No.
Exile.
I don't have threshold.
Exile
All right,
that.
I'll turn it sideways.
There you
It's like
go.
I don't have
That's fine.
swamp recursion or threshold.
I might have swamp recursion.
from my
You
graveyard.
You just don't
I might
know.
cast Planar Birth or Planar Rebirth. Put all your basics back.
Whatever you need to say that you're gonna
Listen,
do.
it's a white card. You guys have so many cards.
I have 2 cards.
All right. You guys have so many
I have a lot of
cards. You have a lot of cards.
I have a decent amount.
I have one.
Newsflash. It's a land.
1, 2. All right, I think it's time.
Grave Titan. That's good. They come in to play tapped.
Yeah. All 4 zombies.
They come in to play tapped.
4 zombies is a lot of zombies.
Yep.
It's not a small amount.
Now, I'm not going to be able to block you regardless. Steven, I'm going to attack you for 5. You're at 44.
Sure enough.
I'm going to go to my end step. I'm going to Conjurer's Closet, Grave Titan. Panharmonicon
That's a lot of zombies.
is going to make mini zombies. I have 8 of them. Well,
Someone should have Elder Deep Fiended them.
cast my lands.
Yeah.
I fumigated
Hey,
before you could.
take a look at these.
It's such a great card, Fumigate. I love
really
it.
is.
It's a great name.
Great name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the time for the
I like the
fumigation
art
in
a
here.
lot too.
Yeah. Let's get a look.
Yeah,
at
let's
it
take a
again.
look. Let's bring that art back up.
Oh my God, he's killing the rodents too. What are they?
They're gremlins.
Yeah.
It's fumigate,
Gremlin
of course.
population poses a threat to the infrastructure of the fairgrounds. Threats must be eliminated.
Yeah, I just want to see the art again. I just want to take a look.
These poor gremlins don't know what's happening to them.
They're getting crop dusted. That's what's happening.
Or play Panharmonica.
Oh boy.
That's a good
What a
one.
great card.
What a
we
great
go.
one.
I can tell you from personal experience of the last 2 turns. Everything I thought and more.
I will pass the turn.
You will pass the turn. All right, upkeep. I'm going to put Cataclysmic Gearhulk on top of my library. And I'm going to draw it. I'm going to cast it.
Oh, don't do that.
I believe I will. I will choose creature enchantment.
Does that say sacrifice or destroy?
It says
Sacrifice.
sacrifice.
It is cataclysmic.
In response to that,
You should kill a Grave Titan. That's the best thing to kill. Because he'll just keep it.
yeah, I'm gonna kill the Conjurer's Closet.
Glad I didn't pick that.
Should have waited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because now he keeps the doubler.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
it's fine.
Oh, Lord.
That's his enchantment.
Artifact, creature, enchantment. Later, zombos.
Enchantment, creature, artifact. I don't really have much. I'd rather my Iros.
We've drawn a lot of cards off of Phyrexian Arena.
Anything else, Stevie?
Nope, I'm done.
All right.
Oh, Volrath Stronghold. So you're just going to keep on Cataclysmic Gear Hulking.
I'm gonna keep you in check if that's what you're asking.
Who's going to keep you in check?
I'm not doing anything. It costs all my mana to do that.
Who's going to keep you in check?
I, in fact,
Steven?
will never cast another spell this game if I have to do that every turn.
Good. I hope that's what happens. I hope you do have to do it. I'm going to kill every turn. I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
I really don't want to die, so
So you're going to kill Steven.
I'm going to exile the Grave Titan.
Okay.
Is it exile under him?
It's just like a...
Yeah, banish or freeze.
When it leaves the battlefield, he'll get it back.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
That was bad. I don't know what could go wrong. I know what will go wrong. Everything. You crewing?
Oh, yeah. We came to crew.
Bring it
Stevie,
in. Bring it in.
Crewing. 42 for Steven.
All right. Go ahead.
Done? All right. I'll draw. Man. What do I want to do? Probably cast
Half the spells in your hand.
something. I
Oh,
cast
Lord.
Blade of Selves. I have to attack with something to make it myriad. But I think that's it. I think I'm done.
There. Draw for the turn. Let's see.
Really wanted that land. Really wanted to cast that land, Steven. All I want to do is be like you, buddy. Cast my lands.
I'm just trying to make sure that we keep our never making a mistake thing going, remember?
That's true. Well, it has never happened, that's for sure.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh, that's tapped.
Forgot about that. This one's a play tapped. On taps.
All right, you done?
Yeah.
Well, I can't put Cataclysmic Gearhulk back on top of my library to draw
Sure
again.
can't.
Any other creatures in my deck? No.
None in your graveyard
Let
anyway.
me draw a card. You know what? I'm going to live fast.
You know,
Live fast.
Fast.
Eh? You get 2 energies, right?
I do get 2 energies.
two
I
energy.
don't believe I can spend them on anything.
You never know.
Still get them.
You never know, Steven.
You can give them to me.
We're going to extort as well.
Not with that land.
Well, I mean, still, math still checks out.
All right. 25 for me, 26 for John, 29 for Jeremy.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Can you lose 2 life from that, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, he's at 40.
Again.
It goes to 43, right?
No.
No.
You can't gain?
You can't gain.
Erebos says, go home
You're right.
with that life gain. Not going to happen. It's just not.
I'm going to play Palace Siege. We
Siege.
go to 39.
Okay. What are you going to?
39.
Oh, yes. Steven's finally been under 40.
Below the starting.
Yeah.
What would you choose?
Dragons.
You mean counter it?
Dargans.
Is it counter?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
It's countered.
he ain't choosing anything.
It's not. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to
Sorry,
counter
he countered it.
target spell.
You done got countered.
Insidious? Well,
Has so many options.
it does.
It's very insidious.
Also, Brawl.
Done. Coming in with that Hulk.
Justin.
Oh, I countered the little spell.
21.
hit me for 4.
I got him at 20.
I'm at 21.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
John's up.
That we've all seen Palace Siege a time or two. Not today.
Well, I like that card. That was a good card to draw.
Was it a good card?
It was a good card. Now, how I use said good card.
What card was it?
Insurrection.
A good one. It was a good one.
Do you have a card that lets you take Grave Titan from under Foulgrounds Warden
Into play? That'd be great.
into play for
I
you?
don't.
That's better than Justin having it.
Choose it from exile under this card.
That'd be awfully narrow, but useful.
To be fair, I don't even want a Wrath of God now.
Some sort of like pull from eternity that puts it into play in my control. That'd be sweet. No, I think we're just gonna do a little bit of chilling. We're gonna
Relaxing.
crew it up.
Crew it up. Crew it up.
Who's got the highest life total?
Me. I'm
Well,
still at
that would
39.
be Steven.
Steven?
However, you guys have did the most damage to me.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna come
there's
at you for 2.
there's a reason for that.
Your
I don't know what. Do
is
you hate the
37.
government? Like, they make you pay taxes?
I'm done.
I'm just making you pay taxes. Like, don't get mad.
I'll draw. Hey.
2 legends are in play at the same time.
Right.
guys?
We sacrifice them.
No, we don't.
No, I'm fine with this.
They're good. They're totally fine. I need this land, please.
Why don't you cast the one from Gonti?
You better be careful. We don't even know what he got.
You
okay?
don't. You do not even know.
I don't know. You're right.
Could be anything.
You could have
Could
just
even be a
attacked
ship.
with this.
Could
It
even
could
be
be
a ship.
anything.
You can't block it.
Who can't?
Nobody. You have Iroas.
Yeah, I know.
A skyboat.
But maybe I
I'm
want
going to
to
play Marionette Master.
All right.
What does Marionette Master do?
It has Fabricate 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Fabricate 3, then Fabricate 3.
May have a response to that.
Okay.
You can cast it. I just want to read it.
I'll cast.
Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to its power. So,
Target opponent.
yeah.
Okay.
I am going to play nothing. That's okay. Get your tokens.
Well,
They're 1/1s, right?
Yeah, they're little servos.
Just making sure.
I'm going to get 6 of those
Yeah, you got them.
from Panharmonicon. This is also tapped.
Yeah.
So if someone Wratha got it, you just don't get the triggers off the
Yeah,
service.
1 triggered 6 times. 'Cause
Why? He doesn't have any power then, right? He's gone.
Still remembers.
That's not what Wrath of God does. Wrath of God just destroys it.
Yeah,
If you
he'll
cast
remember.
Mutilate, then I would not get it.
I don't know. I was just pointing out that he's in the graveyard once those artifacts hit the graveyard.
They all go at the same time.
Yeah. Anything else over there?
Nope. I am good to go.
Which one should I get rid of?
You can do whatever you
You
want.
do you, boo boo. Probably the Volrath Stronghold if I had to
what I
choose
was
one.
figuring. Well, I'm saying which one.
I would
can't
choose
afford
that one.
I can't afford to bring back Crypt Gas, and now I can't do it at all. I just need lands.
You could afford to bring back Cure Gas.
No,
Sacrifice something with Phyrexian Tower. You put it on top of your library and you cast it. He ain't tricking
He
over
just
there.
has enough mana to do it.
That's pretty good.
Exactly 7.
I do, but it
do
takes a
that.
turn off, so it's just messy.
That's why I said he sacked something with Phyrexian Tower.
I'll win this. Triggers twice.
You also have a trigger from your legend, right?
Triggers once.
Triggers twice.
Believable
Look
cast
at that.
Cast that.
Right onto the battlefield.
2 triggers for Eternal Witness.
I like that. I do. I really like that. I bet 1 is Acidic Slime
You bet.
and 1 is the counter spell that he. Did he get that back? Did he go in our graveyard?
Goes
after he
to-
cast
It
goes
does
it?
go in the graveyard. I'm really debating on it because it does have a lot of modes.
Many modes.
However, I'm going to get this strip back.
That's a good choice.
That's fine.
That's a good choice. Although, if you kill my Fire Stronghold, I can't keep Justin in check anymore.
Steven, who's keeping you in check?
I'm not
That's the
doing
real
anything.
question.
I'm
Who
casting the
is
same
keeping
spell.
That's
you
the
in
real
check?
My
question.
land for the turn.
I'm not doing anything.
As
Well, this
someone,
Acidic Slime's going to do some work, so.
Yeah, that's my hope. We're going to go with 1, 2, 3,
We're going to use the strip mine.
4, 5. I was thinking about it. I might as well keep it up just in
Yeah.
case. So 5. And then Acidic Slime.
This does come to play tap still.
Yeah. I think Blind Obedience, but let me double check.
You get 2 triggers, right?
Yeah, I get 2 triggers.
You could hit Eros, but I wouldn't recommend it.
That's not a good one.
you probably hit Iros and Erebos, I think, are your 2 best choices.
Probably Panharmonicon.
No, I really like that card, though.
I know. So do I.
So, is it just target upon you to target someone to lose that life?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know any of the words you said.
No.
what
yeah.
were you saying?
Well, Marionette Master says
This
with an
one's-
artifact, you get to target a player to lose the life.
Yeah.
Yeah, equal to his power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
this
just
is
one.
1.
So you're targeting Blind Obedience, and
Panharmonicon.
now I really like my Panharmonicon.
I like mine too.
You could life force.
Yours has been doing much
Dash
more
hopes.
work than mine.
Do you have something to give it protection?
Dash
for
hopes.
1 white mana? Or 1 red mana?
I do have a Path to Exile to get my Grave Titan back.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to go get a land. I really
You
need
are going to go get a
I
land.
really needed a land, so I'm okay with that.
for as long as that card remains exiled.
Yeah, that's quite good.
I'm gonna get 4.
Gonti, quite good Lord of Luxury.
Luxurious.
Luxurious.
Jeremy, you can take 1 for your
my transgression here.
your transgression.
I could use something to crew now. I got one of my creatures in play, so I can crew my Sky Sovereign.
Crew it on up.
I got to read this before we go.
Before we go.
Whenever it attacks for each opponent other than that player versus oh my lord.
Don't even worry about it.
So you get to put a copy of Grave Titan into play attacking each player.
Now, what is the worst that could
Attacking,
happen?
not attacks. It's not before it attacks, right?
That's true. Yeah, it's just a 6/6.
Just 6/6. He doesn't get the tokens.
Well, the second time.
Sure.
Why'd you kill my Blind Obedience? That was good.
The card is annoying.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Just a bit oppressive.
It was good.
Fall down a little.
Not good with John's vehicles.
It's not.
He's trying to cruise, and you're just fun police.
Yeah, John was. Seemed
Man,
like
all
he
my-
wasn't in the gaming very much.
Talk
dwarves died.
about the fun police. At least he can't gain life.
True.
Now for now.
Yep.
No attacks. Okay.
Scaredy cat.
It's got vigilance too.
What are you scared of?
That's a good question. What are you scared
no
of?
telling. Don't want to attack Jeremy, he might strip mine me. I don't want to get strip mined.
All right, I've had enough. I'm going to play Return to Dust, main phase.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to exile Erebos.
Yep.
And yeah,
Panharmonica.
I can't.
that card's way too good.
obnoxious.
That's taking play way too long.
Well, you're going to lose 2.
Sure.
I'm not going to gain anything.
Nope. 24. The only thing that was keeping Steven's life total in check is now gone.
It's true.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
It was the only thing.
Erebos, okay. I was thinking about what he killed, but that exiled it anyway.
It does exile.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie.
Yeah.
35. Just grind him on down.
Go ahead.
Skim through.
Hooray.
What did you end up? You got strip mine and
I got strip mine and acidic slime.
Hooray. Servo army. I'll draw. I like that card. I do like that card. What was that, Steven? What'd you... what was-
Nothing? It was nothing.
Blind Obedience not in play, right?
That is
No.
correct.
Great.
I wish it was in play so we could prevent you from doing some crazy stuff.
I am going to play Cauldron of Souls.
Choose any number of target creatures.
Each of those creatures gains persist until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to sacrifice a little servo friend. Steven, you can lose 1 life. I'm going to lose 2, though, from my Cauldron.
I'm going to go to 36
I'll
because
go to
I can
19.
gain life now.
I'll go to 19. So you go to 36. Since I graciously reminded you. And I'm going to equip Grave Titan
Yes.
to the Blade of Cells. And I'm ready for disappointment.
Disappearing.
That is not good with Cauldron of Souls.
It is not. Does not.
Now you
persist.
lose life,
No, I
don't
don't.
you?
It says an opponent.
Yeah.
Card's
That
obnoxious.
card's good.
No, I was thinking English unmaking.
Yeah.
Not
To be-
for that.
Yeah. To be fair, your general is also very good.
It is. Well, in that case, I'm done.
No attacking? Could run him into this meat
Nay.
grinder over here.
So
Give him
don't bring
persistent.
those servos
I'm
over
not
here. The dwarf
interested.
is waiting.
I know.
What does it do? 1 damage to everything?
Yeah.
Get him
Very
out.
little.
Get him out of here, John.
That looks like fun.
No pew pew pew. It's just pew.
Got a bunch of fun cards here.
I actually have a quite fun card in my hand that I'm going to cast.
I don't know that I believe you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Is it? Is it going to be fun?
Yeah, that's fun.
Unless he might counterspell me. Did
I
you
hope
show
so.
him your spell? It looked like you lifted it up and showed it to him.
Nope.
I'm going to go with 7. Play a Mirror Battlesphere.
Mm.
Whoa.
At least you don't trigger the. There's no panharmonica anymore.
Yes.
No, but I do get 4.
Merely four
Merely
mirrors.
4 mirrors.
Alrighty then.
So we got 4.
Not 8.
Boo.
You want to attack
So
me
there
with a
is
six
that.
line?
To not having 8.
I will block.
You with Citizen
I will block.
all day, every day.
Yes.
Will you?
I believe that I will block with Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Will you?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think you might.
In case you're wondering, I would block with
That's
it.
a combination. You have to have to land that makes 2. He's cheating. He's not. He's using his resources well.
He's about to emerge.
Why are we
You only
whist-
get one of these as well.
Thank goodness.
Put it there. Oops, sorry.
Man.
Which one are you doing first? Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I
your-
already cast
Yeah.
one.
Please go get a forest card.
Force card, please, and thank you.
Tropical Islands, maybe?
I like
Breeding
forest,
Pool?
I think I put Breeding Pool in here. I don't think I put Tropical.
Dryad Arbor. So many choices.
You did Breeding Pool.
Would you like to pay 2?
You can put.
No, thank you.
Feel free to put it in the
Okay.
play and tap.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
It's all
Something
you,
you
dog.
can do. You attacking? You setting? What you doing? I'm not the only person you can attack. John is wide open.
Yeah, sure. Bring it.
Don't do it. You're
You
just
should
gonna
bring-
make him want to
First off,
sack that blood.
He's gonna do it anyway.
Maybe. Maybe it won't.
How's it gonna crew?
Yeah.
Crew without it.
I'll give him a creature to crew with.
He's my only. He's
He
my
can
only.
have this Cataclysmic Gearhulk if he blows
That's
up all
not
the
even
stuff.
how it works.
Blows
I'll
up all
give him
what?
a creature to crew with.
It's just
Mirrors?
a 2-for-1.
Servos.
Play my life for a turn.
Sure.
There it is.
And then pass. Not gonna attack. I'm gonna.
What do you
stay
got
back
over there,
and pass.
Stevie?
He's got.
I don't have anything.
He's got
I
some
don't know
stuff
that I believe
going
you.
on here.
Okay. Maybe I'll draw something. I didn't. What do I have?
What do you have?
It's time to vote, guys.
What are we voting for?
It's time for capital punishment.
Mm.
It says, starting with you, each player votes for death or taxes. Each opponent sacrifices a creature for each death vote and discards a card for each taxes vote.
I'll respond. Since it's each opponent. And I will shoot off this Bloodfire Dwarf.
I will vote for...
Well, let's resolve this first.
Yeah. Just kill those, kill the Mirror, kill the Wood Elf, and the Eternal Witness.
Yep.
I'm gonna have 5 triggers for
Yep.
Marionette Master.
I wonder where they're going to go to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I take
Wait,
one.
I
You get the last one.
took 4? Okay, I didn't see that. I was looking down.
23.
Yeah, I thought maybe pointed.
I'm at
32 for Steven, 23 for John.
What are you voting for, Stephen? Creatures? Or discards?
Creatures.
I also will vote creatures.
I also will vote creatures.
I also love creatures.
All right. 4 creatures?
Yeah, I don't sack anything.
No, it's just
yes.
opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that 4? Oh my god, I got his whole squad.
Oh, that's not pretty.
Most of his squad.
Yeah, the Blade of Selves and this little Master guy over here is a pretty good combination. Probably should stop that.
Well, I mean, these don't go to the graveyard, right?
I mean, he still gets to fabricate.
Yeah, exile.
Well, I can't, so.
What else are you doing over there with all your creatures?
We're going to attack Jeremy for 6.
Ooh.
For 2, and you have 4 K damage.
Yep.
All done?
That's correct.
I forgot you
Big
didn't-
draw.
I forgot you didn't have Blind Obedience in play anymore.
Cliff-Top Tree was not the big draw.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, I forgot. Or I would have persisted my Marionette Master.
Depala.
Crewing?
Of course I'm crewing.
That's
To
so
crew
awesome.
or not to
Your
crew?
summon sick creatures can crew.
And Orville.
One.
Wah, wah, wah.
Didn't want
You
it
didn't want
anyways.
to draw that anyway, yeah.
Jeremy.
Yep.
Coming for 3 this time. Because Depala
That's right.
gives vehicles.
19 for me and Jeremy, 23 for John, and 32 for Steven.
Yeah.
Yep.
Half what my life could have been if you hadn't got my Erebus.
What could have been.
You're up.
What could be?
All right, I'll draw.
What'd you draw?
That's okay. I drew this card. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do.
Is pass the turn.
I think he's going to equip his Blade of Selves upon marrying him.
He could just pay 6 and cast Gonti.
I
I
might.
could do that.
I really like Gonti.
Gonti's fun.
We only get one of them this time, so I'm fine with
No.
it. This would turn into 4 of them in one. Oh, my lord.
I'm going to cast Reanimate
Bloodfire Dwarf, you got it. Here you go.
on Cryptghast.
I get this.
But-
Elves, you're fine.
It's going to lose 4 life.
I'll get Cryptghast.
Could just
Yeah, I
have
don't have a
Eternal
lot to work with. You know?
What are you at? 15?
15. I don't have
You're
a
going to
ton.
lose 2 more. 13.
13, 34 for Steven.
Yep.
See, I'm going to do something one day. You won't like it. No, I don't know when.
Let's hit my last card in my hand. Not good enough.
This is your graveyard.
I'm going to equip Marionette Master to Blade of Selves.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Attack us all.
well, I don't know if I'm going to attack you
Everybody.
all.
That's how the card works.
2, 3, 4. Well, I'm only going to declare attack at one of you. All right. And I am going to declare my attack at Jeremy. And then I will get 2 more Marionette Masters. And they will both have a trigger. And they're both going to fabricate 3 and put some servos into play.
Those guys are coming at us, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to block.
They have to.
for 1.
I'll take my 1.
So, 18 for Jeremy, 22 for John.
Yep.
Yep.
This is going to get exiled. Okay. So we have the servos.
We got some servos back.
We have the servos back. But what? I'm going to sacrifice a servo. You lose 1, Steven. 30.
I lose 3. Does it at the end of combat? Or do you keep it at the end of turn?
In combat.
Oh,
In
okay.
combat.
33.
I'm play Kokosho.
That's a little combination you have there.
Star
Combination, he says.
Combo Nation is correct.
Yep.
And after that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Now would be the time to kill Justin. He
Agreed.
is a mere 13 life. If you
No,
could
he had the mirrors.
tap down his
These
servo
are
army
servos.
and his Kokosho, we might get there.
How about all that?
Yeah.
Would dude only taps 4 permanents, right?
Elder DP?
Yeah.
There's only
Well, you can tap the important 4 down.
Only
Servo,
4.
servo,
Servo.
servo. Oh, I know what I need right now. Okay.
Cataclysmic Gearhulk?
No, I already have that.
You're right. It will do you no good.
Will not.
Alright. I can do 8.
Ooh.
I do want to tap down 2 servos, I think. Right. So you guys can try and get through.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 lonely servos chilling.
3 servos sitting in a tree.
And then Thassa.
Lose 2, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
It is
a creature when you cast it.
It's an enchantment, right?
Well,
creature when
it's
you
a
cast it.
creature.
Everything.
Cast, say. Okay, yeah.
Well, either way, is still a creature spell.
Yeah, it is a creature spell. Quite literally says
On the sack,
legendary
it's a creature.
enchantment creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't lose
fine.
anything. Yes, that's correct.
I'll be passed.
That was what we were trying to say. It was fine.
Yeah.
Wish I had some creatures to return to my library to cast.
Well, Steven, you know,
I just can't seem to get rid of this cataclysmic Gearhulk.
You trying, man?
I don't think you've tried enough. You could have attacked me multiple times. You just didn't do it.
What? Oh, shoot. That's pretty good. All right, those are both legends. They both die.
That's fine with me.
It's
that fine with
also
you?
Not if we're
fine with
playing
me.
by the rules.
Also fine with me.
What happened to that strip mine?
It's still in there.
Yeah, that old Volrath stronghold.
Yeah, it'll get there.
I mean,
All righty. What do you got over there?
I don't have anything. Is the thing.
That's right. That's right, Steven. You don't.
You have a vigilance creature.
I do. Justin.
Pokey, old boy.
Yeah. Who's
Take
losing a
one.
life?
You, Steven.
32.
You lose that life.
You're up, John.
All right.
Maybe you could make him pay. In the hardest way.
He might be able to make me pay. That looks like you drew a dwarf.
I did draw a dwarf.
Yeah, I bet
He
you
for
did.
sure drew a dwarf because he looked at it like this. He's like, "What's this do?"
All right. Let's get the timer running. It doesn't start till I start searching.
Oh boy.
Play search your library for any
That is. You drew one dwarf that can turn into many dwarves.
What
Any
does
number and put them back
Depala do? Put them in your hand? No, the same thing.
Yeah, the ball puts them in your hand. No, the ball puts them in your hand. That puts them on top.
Oh, Lord.
Stack that deck.
I'm not drawing
Stack
any
that
more
deck.
Never again.
Where's that mana echo?
I know.
Oh, this is a bit too
All right, I'm done searching.
I was hoping you were going to draw this guy when he had blinded
You could have just told us you were searching every dwarf out. We'd have gave you.
There's
the
still some
shortcut.
dwarves in there.
No, that's everything.
Yeah.
You got all of them?
Yeah, I was like, we would have gave you the shortcuts. I promise you.
All right, so just so everyone's clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dwarven Recruiter says when he comes into play, search your library for any number of dwarf cards, any number.
You need to kill Cauldron.
Reveal them.
I can't.
Shuffle. He has all dwarves. Shuffle your library, but put those cards on top in any order.
I've already used it. Oh. All right.
Duger.
Duger's already gone.
Duger's gone. I was like, you got mountains.
this?
Get it.
That's the rest of my
This
dwarves.
pile
I'm
that
not
he's
done
doing.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still
Sorry.
figuring out which
Are these
one
your
he
good
wants.
dwarves?
Yeah.
Okay, those are the good dwarves.
They really were the good dwarves.
They're all
That's
the
what I
new ones.
thought.
They're all new ones. That's what it
Oh,
is.
no, they were just all the good ones. That's sad. Yeah. It's not funny, but it is. All right.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
John will never lose 2 life from Kambal.
I would now like to crew.
You got a whole crew.
I'm going to crew 3.
And 3x. Okay. You got it, friend.
Play these.
Yep.
Sure, I use an energy for messing up.
No problem. Now, what does this one do?
Sacrifice Duger Assailant. Deal 1 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. This one's at the beginning of my turn.
Beginning of your combat.
Combat. If you control an artifact, it gets +2/+1 and has first strike. You got it?
Thumbs up.
Double thumbs up is what it says.
It's crude. It's a 3/4.
All right. So, this is a 3/4?
Yeah, it's a 3/4. You've crewed it.
He only gives dwarves,
Yeah. Not gods.
not gods.
Not gods, unfortunately.
Stevie, you got the most life. Maybe if I chunk you down, he won't come at me.
He's going to make Blade of Cells on Kakusho and kill us.
Yeah, well, I was hoping somebody could do something about that. You're the last person. All right, Justin Parnell.
You got plenty of mana up. Doesn't have trample, right?
It most certainly does not have trample.
Just wanted to check. I'll double.
Hold on. When
Okay.
you attempt to block. All right, yeah, that's
Sure.
All
I'm
right,
gonna double block. I'll take 3 though. I'm gonna go to 10. Yeah, I took 3. I'm at 10.
Just making sure.
Are you
Yeah, I
hitting
took
me with those?
Yeah, I'm hitting you with those, Steven. You're at 30.
Thank you.
All right, as long as we're all clear here, that's about what's happening. I am done.
Not have trample. No, it doesn't, does it?
Justin knew the answer to that when
Yeah.
he asked.
I did. It was one of those. Okay, draw. That was a good one. Okay.
You only seem to be drawing the good ones.
Well, when your deck's all bangers. All right.
All game winners.
All game winners.
That Kakusho was going to get equipped to play themselves.
All game winners.
The question is, who does he attack?
I'm ready. I'm ready for combat.
I've been ready for combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My Kakusho is going to be real tight. I'm going to attack. Does that have flying? I mean, it's so many things I just got to ask.
No.
All right. I'll attack. I'm going to attack Jeremy and trigger these.
So you gain 30 life, basically.
Now, legend roll means I sacrifice these. And you each are going to, everyone's going to lose 10.
You're going to gain.
I'm going to gain 30. I'm going to go to 40. So, Jeremy at 8. John
Before combat
at
damage, yeah.
12.
Stevie at 22.
Stevie at 20. 20.
20.
Yeah. Taxis.
Take it.
Nope.
You don't want that
Not
out anyway.
Not a chance, my friend. Not a chance.
3. Don't you try to block with a 1 toughness creature. The assailant will be there ready, waiting.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to Cauldron of Souls, Kakusho, Marionette Master, and Cryptcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice Kakusho.
I have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to crew my Sky Sift.
Resolves.
All right.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Jeremy does.
Jeremy, you're a goner.
You
John's
only
at
gained 3 life
7.
from him, right?
Life lost this. Well, he still lost the life.
Yeah.
You can go negative.
Okay. So you're going to go to 55.
55.
7.
15-7. Come back with a -1/-1 counter on it.
That's correct.
And I have 2 mana.
Stevie, we can still get this.
I mean, he's going to damnation or something.
I'll
Right
cast Flashback Roll. And I still have 1 mana floating.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna choose my Duger Sailor.
Okay. I'm going to choose.
Me and you are
I am very
each
dead.
going to gain 5 life?
I just went to
Essentially.
-3.
Yeah. So you're going to go to 20.
Before that last one
I'm gonna
resolves,
go
I'm
to
going to crew
60.
my Sky Shield one more time.
As it was already crewed.
I wanted to crew it again.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Rescue from the Underworld with my extra 2 mana. I am going to sacrifice Marionette Master.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I pointed Flashback Rotor. I'm going to sacrifice Marionette Master and target Kokusho. So Marionette Master is going to come back with a -1 counter. And I'm going to give it +1/+1. Yeah, 2 +1/+1 counters. Well, 3, but
Yeah.
ones. So,
And Kakusho.
choose,
It gives
choose
+1/+1 counters?
the fabricate option.
Fabricate.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah, so choose our creature in your graveyard, return that card and the sacrifice creature to the battlefield under control at the beginning of your next upkeep, and then exile this. So,
they're not there
Kakusho-
yet.
Kakusho, well, this one is because it persisted.
Yes, Kakusho is chilling in the graveyard for now.
It is, it's in the underworld.
It's
It's ready to come back.
What are your life totals, guys?
I'm at 60, and Steven's at 20.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to
Get a Kakusho back or
get
not?
Kakusho back so that we play Kakusho Wars.
Have at it.
I'm just going to draw this turn.
Okay.
Don't mind your Phyrexian Tower.
That will help.
Scary.
For 3?
Yeah.
57 to 23. Get in there. That's 4 power?
Yeah, you're just going to
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Done?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we lose life for
He didn't.
the return to the world?
Used at 55.
Yes, I'm
I'm at 25.
Yep,
Jesus.
25.
Now you have a trigger.
It's back. I cannot attack with it this turn, though, so there is that.
You also cannot sacrifice it in Cauldron of Souls. Well, you can maybe.
I might figure out a way. I'll draw. Hey, figure out a way off the top of my deck. 1, 2. What are you at, Steve? 25?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to Cauldron of Souls. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these. Sidisi.
Mm-hmm.
Undead Vizier. Sacrifice Coco Show.
I'm at 20.
I'll go to 60. You go to 20. This is going to persist. I will search for a thing. But what thing will it be? Probably you. This card. I'll show the camera and all my friends at home in a second. Steven, where are you at? 20?
20.
Okay.
Can you end him this turn?
I don't know. I don't know if I can end him this turn.
Well, I don't have a hand. If that counts for anything.
It does count for a wee bit.
Cast a 9-creature spell for me.
Okay. Friction Reclamation.
That is not the non-creature spell you wanted to see, Stevie.
58. Steven, you're at 22 though.
At least he doesn't have a tower anymore, though.
That's correct. He doesn't.
I don't.
4 mana.
Blade of Cells, you're no good anymore. You've outlived your usefulness.
That is correct.
Is Coco Show still in your graveyard?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm going to Praetor's Grasp you and Extort.
All right, so I'll go to 21 and you go to
59. And then I'm going to lose 2. I'm going to go to 57 and you're going to go to 23 from Kambal.
Non-creatures.
Just get to search my library for a card?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, well, I can't win now.
Wrath.
He's going to
That's
take in a
interesting.
Chroma's Vengeance, I would assume. It just kind
Well, now I am.
of puts me out.
I was going to take Platinum Angel, but I can probably get rid of that. Yeah, Chroma's Vengeance seems like an awfully good one.
I think that's probably the one I would take. Any Wrath of God's good against you right now, doesn't matter.
Does he get -1 for searching Stevens?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he
Yeah, if
does.
I'm searching,
Let's
He's got a lot of choices.
I'll choose this one.
Ah,
Which one did you choose?
This card.
Oh, does it not?
I'm exile it face down, man.
Okay, I didn't know.
I may look at it. I can look at it and play it. I can look at it as much as I want.
It's fine. I hope it's in Chroma's Vengeance. I hope I just draw a Chroma's Vengeance, like right off the top. Decree of Pain,
All
baby.
right,
Let's
this
do
is
it.
what I got.
All right.
I'll be playing with that later. You like that one?
pretty good.
I'm just going to risk it. I'm going to draw.
Okay, that looks like it does something. Okay, no, that's not. It does not.
Doesn't do as much as you'd like.
It does not. It simply just doesn't.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Draw. Hey, a swamp. I like swamps. So let's see. I don't want your Gearhulk to die. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that right there. Steven, you're at 23. I'm going to see what I got. Demonic Tutor.
25.
25. Man, Kambal's annoying. I'll get a 55.
He's great.
You could say that. You could say that. Let's see.
Nah, that's not true.
You just want a way to sacrifice a creature, right?
Nah.
Little of some, little of the other, you know. But I want a way for me to sacrifice a creature, not necessarily you sacrifice a creature.
I would really like to sacrifice a creature.
I think you should just take your time.
I'm going to get this one.
I know the otters are nice, and they would never attack hedgehog hogs.
You mean the
These
ferrets?
are ferrets, and they're very mean.
Kind of
They're
like
vicious.
An otter. Oh my god, is it a ferret?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's definitely a ferret.
That's just a land otter.
You could say that.
It's merely a land otter. Don't tell me. I
You
know.
could say that. Steven, I'm going to attack you for 4 with Kakusho.
I'm going to take it.
Yes,
With
you are.
21. Don't really have any options.
You do not have the options.
Well, that
1,
was
2, 3. Oh man, this card's not as good as I want it to be.
One is still tapped for your demonic.
It's really just not. I'm going to pass the turn because I don't want to destroy that cataclysmic Gearhulk. Okay. All right.
nope. Actually, yeah, we're going to
I'll
take.
block.
Yeah, he's got the marionette.
Well, I thought Death Touch. I was like, wait, he'll give it back to me. That's what I want.
That's what I want. Okay. Done.
Yes.
All right. Draw. That's a good one.
Jeez.
I will play the VIP
I will go to
of Erebos.
23.
23. 53. And I'll extort.
22.
22, and I'll go to 54.
I'm going to the back of this
Yeah.
paper.
All right, and I'll play Rune Scarred
You
Demon.
said 54 to 22, right?
Yes. Rune Scarred Demon. I'm just going to get this card.
Yeah, it's probably a good one.
Yep.
I'm going to attack you for 4, Steven.
I'm going to go to 18.
18. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to go to 19. Or 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. What do those do?
What do we got going on over there?
I'm at 54 from my whip, from my lifelink. Or 58. 58.
I'm sure I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe.
We'll see. I've done enough things. This is my redemption song from losing last week with my mono black deck. Look, I gotta come back and make sure that I'm doing what I can.
Yeah.
Signet 2.
That's not enough.
No, it's not anywhere near enough.
I know, I'm just short one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12.
He drew a 12 cost card.
I did 12. That's what I drew. 12.
That's 13, right? Or is it 12?
7 plus 6 is 13. I
Is 13.
can't count.
Okay.
I can't play on both, so that I can really get this. Noxious Gearhulk.
You got it.
You may destroy another target creature.
Another target.
Any you want.
Even your own.
Which one would you like? If you could choose a target creature to destroy, what would it be? So you gain life equal to
You
its
can give
toughness.
it-
Persist?
Persist.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
You can persist it.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right, I'll gain
5.
5.
Go to 22.
You're up.
All right.
I'm at 22, so if you could show me 22 real quick.
I'm going to attack you for 10. With lifelink.
I'm
And
at 12.
with flying. And I'll play Green
Yeah,
March.
okay.
Okay. Life of Luxury is good.
Is it? You only cast it one time.
But I triggered it 5. 4.
I mean, that's fine.
triggered
You
it 4
did it
times.
all in one turn and then never cast it again.
Well, see,
I'm disappointed.
The thing with Gonti is he likes to just sit back and just.
First off,
He's the Lord.
he's clearly gluttonous.
I apologize for nothing.
So he wants it all.
He's the Lord, and he had it all.
No,
You were
he
there.
Had 4 cards. He could have had
But he had
24 cards.
He had so many options. They live short lives, Stephen.
Yeah,
okay, look,
it's
It's
what,
true.
what is this creature type?
The Aetherborn.
Aetherborn Rogue.
Yeah.
Aetherborn live from a couple of weeks to 4 years, I believe is what the story said.
Yeah.
Not very long.
Yeah. And thank goodness he was in the winter circle. It would only been 4 weeks. That was 4 years.
I believe it's they, but I'm not quite sure. I think all the
They.
Aetherborn are like just neutral
They.
pronouns. They're all they.
Yeah. So I was a fan of Gonti. Now I didn't get to cast it a ton because my tricky tricks kind of got blown up. It's fine, but when you're only getting 1 trigger, it's not as good as when you're getting like 4 triggers. And I was really interested in those 4 triggers. So
No, we got you.
yeah.
I tried my best to keep you under wraps, but just couldn't manage it.
You know who was a little piece of crap? Kambal.
He was quite
Powerful creature.
powerful.
Yeah.
They have a habit of printing these 3 mana human creatures that
Yeah.
are pretty powerful.
Yeah. Yep, that's probably going to get played in other formats. That's not
I'm already
Commander.
thinking about it. Yeah, I'm already thinking about it.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I think these 2 were good. Now, you are playing dwarves.
Yes, I am playing
So-
dwarves. However, I did see all the good dwarves at the beginning of the game, which was fortunate.
That
all
is
4
true.
of them.
That is true.
That exist.
Sometimes Benny Smith giveth, sometimes he taketh away. And
I mean, he said that the deck had a relatively low power level, and that you could add some things to make it a little bit more unfair. There's no, sort of feast and famine, aggravated assault, kill you with a dwarf.
that's true. Yeah, I mean,
There's none of that going
no
on.
one wants to die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bloodfire Dwarf just kills everyone. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, no.
So there are ways to make it more powerful, but it was
not
pretty
where you
fun.
wanna be.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
The ability's sweet.
If you had drawn any other vehicle, I think the game probably would have been different.
Yeah,
Flagship, something like that.
that'd have been good.
That'd have been
The
really
best,
good.
the best one also.
best one would have been fine.
But even some of the middle ones.
Like
I
the
actually think
Smuggler's
that
Copter
the
just
Skyship
tried
is
to.
the worst one.
It is most certainly the worst one in the deck.
It's the same crew and casting cost as Smuggler's Copter, without any of the upside.
Yeah. It's even smaller.
It is just because
Just because.
you just couldn't afford that extra power.
Yeah.
Well, so this is firmly in your wheelhouse, Jeremy. How do you feel about Rashmi?
I enjoyed it a lot. I feel like we were crafting some eternity. She is an experimenter, and I was experimenting, and we got some good draws.
You
off
even
the
had
top.
an experiment garage on top of your deck.
Did have
You
an
did.
experiment garage on top of my deck. I think a couple of them blew up in my face. As I said after we got done with the game, I feel like I misplayed a little bit, and it happens. I was just having too much fun with this ability.
Yeah.
That I just kind of got tunnel visioned.
So, sometimes when you're experimenting, the experiments don't work out.
Yeah.
That's kind of the nature of the beast.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a bunch of different ways that you can make this deck for sure. I made mine to try and be not high-end power level. I definitely think that you could put Panharmonicon and Avenger of Zendikar and Craterhoof Behemoth in here. I didn't want to put all 3 of those cards this time just because I felt it was a little much and it could be very overwhelming. Being able to double Craterhoofs or double Avengers.
I started thinking about Panharmonicon again.
Yeah.
I need to cool myself off.
Panharmonicon, man, that's going to go into a lot of decks.
Oh, man.
I feel like that one may get itself in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not think it will. I think that card,
Why not?
it's too fun.
It was a lot.
Depending how you
You
use
just
it.
said it's too fun, but had we not stopped you, it would have been fun
Extra
for you
fun.
and extra not fun for us.
It even says, when you want to have fun, do it again. That's the text of the card. That's going to be difficult to not put in a lot of decks. It's just going to be one of those cards.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's going to go into a
New-
lot.
I'm playing Mole Drifter.
for
playing it.
sure.
yeah.
So my opponent at the pre-release had Panharmonicon and 2 Cloud Blazers in his deck.
So he was gaining all the life and drawing all the
I was
You were losing.
outmatched thoroughly.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's obviously, like I said in the intro, in my opinion, the best commander card in this set, and in a set of a lot of great commander cards.
Also has the vehicle that adds a mana of any color that you can crew. That's
Cultivators
Caravan.
Caravan.
that's going to be
Right.
probably pretty
Thanks for the
popular.
assist. Yeah,
5 mana.
Three
three
colorless.
mana for a 5/5 vehicle.
vehicle.
Adds a colorless, or adds a mana of any color.
Any color, yeah.
5/5
3.
vehicle to crew 3.
Traditionally, artifacts that cost 3 that add a mana of any color with upside,
Tend to get
usually
played.
pretty good in this format. Especially when it's just hanging around and you sweep everything and it's like, oh, I played this 3/3. I'll attack you for 5.
Oh, it's like, or your general. Like I played my general. Like these are not good examples because only his general piloted it. But
That's true. Yeah, a lot of 2/3s.
a lot
in
of the
this set.
time you're
a lot of
playing like
2/3s.
7 mana cards as your general, so you could easily crew them.
Also in this set, like obviously we got to mention the fact that the Kaladesh inventions are in there. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of really good commander cards in the inventions.
If you are
wheelhouse.
into pimping your deck,
blinging your deck.
yeah, this is.
I will have to
look,
say that I like them more than the expeditions. They look,
I
If you haven't seen them in real life yet,
they are
they look
they're very nice.
they look quite good.
as someone who is professionally, I look at a lot of cards,
Yes.
probably more than every other person. I don't mean in this room. I mean just about every other person.
Probably, quite possibly on the planet.
Yeah, I am not a fan, personally or professionally, of how the exhibitions look. That being said, these Kaladesh inventions look great. They look fantastic. So, good job, Wizards.
Yeah.
It doesn't make up for the Zendikar expeditions. However, we're moving in the right direction. Moving in the right direction. So, before we kind of get to the end here, we do have a very important announcement that you guys are going to want to hear. Today, probably right now, if you're watching this video, you can go to StarCityGames.com and pre-order something that you have been waiting for a very, very long time, that you have seen
Autograph photos
for
with
an
no shirt on.
longer time.
Yeah.
No
chest
chest dash, but as of today, not only can you start ordering the Commander 2016 pre-con decks, but you can also order Commander versus playmats. You did it. Congratulations. Thanks to you guys, we were able to begin producing Commander versus playmats. You guys can purchase them or start pre-ordering them for purchase later on StarCityGames.com. We even have a special. You can get all 4 playmats: Justin Parnell blue, Jeremy Noell red, Stephen green, and Jonathan Suarez yellow, as well as the 5 2016 Commander decks. You can all in a bundle, get all of them. So if you have people you play Commander with, pool your money, get all of those. It's going to be a better deal, and it's going to be great. Also, since I guess we can just roll it into the comments, let us know in the comments which playmat you plan to purchase. Obviously, blue's the best, but I'm sure...
You mean gold?
I'm sure...
All gold everything.
Gold,
Yeah.
all gold,
gold.
everything. Okay, I take it. I'll give it gold.
Yeah.
Gold. So let us know. Let us know in the comments as you guys are commenting on this video. Other than blue, which is your second favorite? Blue's your favorite. We understand that. Like I don't.
Dude, there's so many Team Green.
Oh
Green's
my
the
gosh!
favorite.
It's
Green is the
definitely.
best. It
It's
is.
definitely
It's the
Parnell
best.
blue.
It's green.
That's-
I feel like my votes are going to be a little weighted. I was sitting there for
That's true.
Almost
So
two seasons.
it's mostly Jeremy.
yeah.
Clearly.
I don't know. So let us know in the comments which one you plan on getting. Also, on YouTube, make sure you are liking and subscribing and sharing so you can catch all of the Season 5 stuff, all of the stuff in between. We have playmats now that we have more than just 4 of, so maybe in the future you might want to be a subscriber in case something happens. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. I don't know if anything's going to happen, but just you just want to subscribe just in case. So, that being said,
Thoughts from the winner, Justin.
oh, actually, I was going to ask for final thoughts from the losers.
No, we're going to keep thoughts from the winner, Justin.
Thoughts from the winner.
Just sitting, just the Lord of Luxury. You might have, Jeremy, you might have the crown still, but the Lord, he's chillaxing. He likes to chill and he likes to party at the same time.
He does like to party.
Largely at the same time.
It looks like he didn't want to do anything. He just wants to stare.
He did a lot of that, but he also did a lot of taking your. Now I will say, outside of that swamp that I messed up on, all the other 3 of the things that Gonti took definitely impacted the game significantly.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, this is Gonti. While you guys are getting these playmats, pick up a Gonti if you don't have one yet.
No. Pick up the real Kambal.
Rashmi. Yeah.
I don't need to I don't have to promote it. It's Depala. It's the best one. We all know it.
Well, guys, we hope you
Whatever you
enjoyed.
say, sir.
We hope you enjoyed our Kaladesh Legends episode. Obviously, we love doing these for each new set. We know you guys do too. So, for John Suarez, Stephen Green, Jeremy Noell, I'm Justin Parnell, and we'll see you guys next week.